look it. We're making a video on Snow Dog's cooking. Now, this is our first video back. So this one's gonna be a little bit easy, but like I say, if I can cook this, so can you. We're gonna make pizza, but first, we gotta go to Aldi and get everything we need. You can go to any store you want. I'm just choosing Aldi, but get your stuff from anywhere you want. All right, let's grab all the things we need. This is the flatbread that I use. Look, it's $1 off, so we're getting this. You can also use this, or flatbread of your choice. Sometimes I get this, but not today. This. We need this. I'm pretty picky on pizza sauce. I really like this. So we're getting this. Gotta have some of this. Grab one of these, or you can do fresh, whatever you like. And as always, you buy way more than you need whenever you come in here. We got our stuff. You can always pick whatever other things you want. And now, we're gonna go make it. We're back with a haul, hun. I got stuff. Oh, I bought these mushrooms too, because I thought they'd go good with pizza.
I know, you said stuffed mushrooms, and I pictured something else, but that's exactly, stuffed mushrooms.
I know, right? It'll be perfect. I got all the stuff. I got the best kitchen helper ever, and second best kitchen helper ever, and third best kitchen helper ever. Well, we all know where she is. Third best kitchen helper is in there. We're gonna pay the cheese tax soon. Don't worry, we won't let her miss out on the cheese tax. So, we are making flatbread pizza. Again, I got this from Aldi. If you don't have an Aldi, you can get flatbread from wherever you want. Most of the time, on the back, it's going to tell you what to preheat your oven to. If you're using this, we're preheating it to 425. Hit the start button. And now we know Kira's never coming in this room. Now, some people will tell you to put this right on your oven rack. That doesn't work for me. I've tried it. So I actually have these oven safe racks, and I put one pizza on each because Jamie and I each make our own. This works a little bit better for me. Inside my oven, I put 2 pans at the bottom to catch anything that might drip off, because sometimes the cheese makes a little bit of a mess. Once your oven is preheated to 425, if you like these a little bit crunchier, I actually put these in the oven for about 4 minutes before we put all our pizza toppings on it. If you like a little bit of a more dough that you can fold, I guess you would say, pizza that you can fold, don't bother to do that. But my trick to get them a little bit crispier is 4 minutes, then we'll put the toppings on. Now, you can brush these with a little bit of oil if you want to. I don't, because I found that when we heat them up, the oil inside of it kind of works on its own. But if you want to add a little bit of extra oil to brush on there and give it a little bit more of a crisp, you can totally do that. So while that was in the oven, we cut up some of our toppings. You know, choose what you want. It's your pizza. Whatever you want. We got some mushrooms. The best part, though,
I wish you guys had smell-o-vision.
I wish they did too. It's what Jamie's got going on over here. So this is fresh basil. We have a basil plant that, I don't know how it's surviving, but it is. And we put fresh basil on our pizza, and it makes such a big difference. Again, you don't have to, but if you've never tried it, you totally should, because it makes it taste so much better. Memphis is waiting for anything to be dropped on the floor in her position. And I just took these out of the oven. So now we're gonna go ahead and start the building process. First things first, we're gonna put down the sauce. And I had a little bit left in the jar, so we're gonna do that first. Usually kind of pour it in the middle, and then I take the spoon and spread it around. Now the nice thing is, you can make this as thick and saucy as you want, or as thin and saucy as you want. I'm definitely gonna need more. And because it's flatbread, I like to come all the way out to the edges, so every bite has good stuff in it. You can see Jamie does way more sauce than I do. This is why this is perfect. And now we're gonna sprinkle some basil onto our pizzas. And I mean, we both like a lot. Again, whatever, measure with your heart, whatever your little heart desires. But we're gonna do basil first. Next is the cheese tax.
Gotta pay cheese tax.
Gotta put, look at
You heard
tipper
it
tappers.
open.
You better, seniority rules, Dad.
Seniority rules, the
Seniority
tipper tappers.
rules.
Okay, here.
Tipper tappers gets her cheese first.
Alright.
You look at her sit so
Whoa,
perfect.
I dropped a little piece.
She's like, oh my gosh, there's cheese.
Free cheeses.
Gotta pay cheese tax. She's like, I'm a seniority.
Yeah, you got some.
Seniority
There's
rules.
more right there. You missed it.
She's like, wait, what?
Yeah,
Huh?
right there.
Me?
Good
I
job.
missed it. And of
Oh.
course,
Oh, is it you watching a hockey game?
nobody gets left behind.
Are we winning?
Kira gets a cheese tax too, even though she won't come in the kitchen. All right, so we're gonna do light cheese on both, and then we're gonna add our toppings. I found that when we use the big pepperonis, cutting them in half, I don't know, I just feel like you don't bite into them and they don't slide off the pizza. So we're each gonna put whatever toppings we want on our pizzas. And then we're gonna add a little bit more cheese because, you know, who likes cheese? You do, and you do. And yes, we washed our hands in between feeding the dogs for anybody that's gonna ask. I feel like we should just make like a little image that pops up and said, yes, we washed our hands.
Right. You can't have pepperoni.
No, you can't have no more stuffs. So I put most of my toppings on, and then I added more cheese, and then I put my pepperonis on top. Jamie put all his toppings on and then added a little bit more cheese on the top. Now, we're going to put these in the oven for about 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, that looks like perfection to me.
It smells great.
It smells amazing. Now, if you leave these sit on this tray, because this is like a raised tray, if you leave these sit on here for like a minute or two while it cools, that's also going to help make your crust a little bit more crispy. And then all we're going to do is slide them off of there onto this nice big cutting board and cut them into slices. We're going to let them sit for just a second. Oh, do you think I can do this one-handed?
Maybe, yeah. I bet you can.
So I put my pepperonis on this for like that for a reason, because I end up cutting. So you go right down the middle,
Ooh, nice. Great.
and then you come over here and you cut it in half. Can I do this? Oh, I can do it.
I think you can. You got it.
So I cut it in half, and then I cut each half in half. Ta-da! I still gotta do the other side, but you get the idea. That is half of my pizza and half of Jamie's pizza. That's lunch for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I picked up the mushrooms to go with it. Perfect. Hello, best kitchen helper ever.
It's like, ooh, are we ready to eat?
Says like, I will go move under the table into my spot. Oh wait, no, I'm getting scritches. I'll stay right
crust.
here. Oh my goodness. So after a day of adventure, we came home and made pizza. The nice thing about these is, what does that take? 15, 20 minutes, if that. And you have pizza. It's faster than getting it for delivery, as per tradition.
Oh, look at that. Holds up so good.
I know, right? Just like every time. It's a win every time.
It's just good pizza.
It's good pizza. It is. It's really good pizza. It's very good pizza. So there you go. We did it. We made a cooking video. A very simple cooking video. But, you know, sometimes it's all you need is something simple. We needed a simple, quick, easy dinner, and we didn't want to spend $30 buying pizza that wasn't going to be as good as this, honestly. So we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Stay positive, dream big, because I don't know how to end these videos. I feel like they should end differently, but all the videos end with that. So traditionally, this one should as well. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we actually have 2 other channels, Gone to the Snow Dogs and Snow Dogs Vlogs. You should check those out. We do more than just cooking. This is
The basil. It's the basil.
the basil makes a big difference in this
It's
pizza.
so good.
That's our basil plant, if you guys haven't seen it. We also have fresh dill growing as well. It's like way up there, wants to get out the window. But that is our fresh basil plant. I'm telling you, just get one. It's amazing. It's amazing on so many things. And now it's time to eat my pizza. Well, hello, Kira. Welcome to the kitchen.